Hey everybody, now guess what day it is? It's time to put a new floppy disk drive in and fix the brackets because the brackets need fixing because the load button won't work and the brackets need fixing. So yeah, but we're on hold with the keyboard fixing for now because Daddy has to go pick up Aiden and stuff. But while Daddy's going to do all that, I'm going to tell you a little bit about this keyboard and how it works. So stay with me and enjoy this wild ride as I tell you a little bit about the keyboard and what information I have for you guys. So, the first thing we have is this big box right here. Now, I thought it was the floppy disk drive, but as you look right under here, the floppy is under there, as you can see. Now, the card is right there, and the card goes into the floppy disk drive, and the floppy disk drive actually sends a signal over to the computer. So, then the computer sends a signal to the floppy disk drive ready to activate. And then when the signal's set up, you hit pause, and that unpauses your music for you. So yeah. So I think you guys could see there's a card stuck in there. That's because my power got out to my keyboard, and the floppy disk drive is still active. So while the floppy disk drive is still active, I got the card out, but the door to the disk drive was stuck. So Daddy tried to mess with it himself before opening this, and Daddy couldn't figure out what to do. So Daddy put the card in and see if it worked, and surprise, nothing came out of the floppy disk drive. So Daddy's gonna put that. Not only is Daddy taking that card out, but Daddy's putting a new floppy disk drive. Daddy's putting a new everything. So a new floppy disk drive, and he's gluing the brackets back together. So this actually the floppy actually sends a signal to the computer. The computer actually sends a signal to the pause button, and then once it's done, you can unpause. And then there's a little green light that comes on when the signal's activated. So yeah, when it's loading. So yeah. So let's look it over here. This is actually the coolest part. These are the keys. Now, a little fun fact to tell you about the keys. These are what controls the keys. So same thing to the computer. You press one of these keys down. You press one of these keys. When you press one of these keys to the keyboard, when it's fully activated and on, the key right here sends a signal to the box, and the box sends a signal over to the speakers, and it does that every time you press the key. So when you press the key, it automatically does that. So yeah, that's a little cool. So yeah, and these are the little connectors for the keys and stuff, and over here. You got all your bells and whistles for the keyboard and stuff. And here is where the speaker goes. So you got two holes right there. Those are the speaker holes. And yeah, so next time you'll see this keyboard, you'll probably see me hitting the load button. And that's what I'm going to talk about in the next floppy drive video. Because the next floppy drive video I'm going to do is going to be based on me telling you what the new floppy disk drive looks like. It looks exactly like that one. We're keeping that computer in there because that's the part of the disk drive. So yeah. But what I'm going to tell you is I'm going to tell you I'm going to tell you a little bit about the disk drive, how long that it did to get here, and I'm going to be showing you how to use the disk drive with the load button instead of flipping it up. So normally what I do is flip it up when I do a video on the floppy disk drive as last time, but I'm going to be doing the load button instead. So yeah. So that's basically everything that's on this side of the keyboard. So yeah, and underneath is the front side of the casing of the keyboard. And let me show you the back side of the keyboard now. Now this is the back side of the keyboard. Okay, so here we are getting to the cool stuff now. Now before we took the keyboard off, I thought everything would be on this side of the keyboard instead of this side of the keyboard. But it turns out everything is on the front side instead of the back side. So yeah. So here we got more cords for the keyboard. We got this nice back, and we got these speakers right here. And here's the screws where the brackets go. And yes, so yeah. And before you say this in the comments, yes, the computer when it's on, the computer sends a signal to the speakers. So that's how the speakers activate. So yeah, that's probably why it loads up and takes time to load up, because it sends the speakers over there sends a signal to the computer box over here, and that's how it works. So yeah, same thing with the lights and all that stuff. So yeah, it's pretty basic stuff. So yeah, I'm glad I got to come out here and teach you a little bit about my 350 here. So if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for other cool videos. So yeah. Yeah. So next time you'll see this keyboard, next time you'll see this keyboard, you'll see me activating the load button for the floppy disk video. And I don't know when I'm gonna do the floppy disk video, but I'm just gonna do the floppy disk video when I have time for it, because I've been playing my keyboard and stuff, and I've been having a good time with it. So yeah, so just give me a little bit and be patient for the floppy disk video to come out, and I promise the floppy disk video will be worth it. So yeah, until I see you again, bye everybody.